Well, in the next elections, one notion I want to disabuse from the outset is the feeling that there is a deep state in Kenya. It may exist, yes, but those are some of the things we must move away from as a country. Because existence of a deep state thrives under the notion that there is a quasi-state behind the formal state, and that this quasi-state therefore controls the normal state. That is a notion that we need to move away from, because it is such notions that move us steadily towards being a republic rather than a constitutional democracy. Yes.
In your view, then, perhaps it dents, isn't it, before I come to Cyrus, it dents the country's democratic credentials when it comes to Kenya as an establishment of a constitutional state that abides by one of the most respected, admired, eloquent, and transparent constitution. When a person of the deputy president's stature mentioned yesterday, people he says are sitting somewhere and deciding on behalf of Kenyans who go queue and put their leadership in place.
One thing, I must say that Ruto could also just be crying wolf for nothing, because one is a politician under siege because of how its politics has been designed. Ruto has thrived on politics that is corrosive, on politics of intimidation, on politics that seeks to separate people. So that, for instance, today, one of the things that Handshake managed to achieve was to lay a basis where ordinary people could go on with their business as usual. But then Ruto is someone who has, especially how his politics is designed, he has constantly thrived on grandstanding. So that today, when he realizes that he is outsmarted and outwitted, he then comes back and wants to claim that he is a victim of a supposed deep state, of a supposed system, of a supposed whatever, and all this, what I would call asinine stuff that he's mentioning, are things that he has been beneficiary of since he got into politics.
Okay, and coming to you, Cyrus.
And sorry, before I finish,
yes, go ahead, please.
You say that mentioning deep state, if that undermines our democracy.
Yes, democratic credentials.
Yes, it does. Holding regular elections in isolation does not make a country a democracy. But then it also goes into what takes place between election and election. For instance, observance of human rights, the government's commitment to protect and safeguard and uphold constitutional rights, so that holding elections in isolation, and especially regular elections in isolation, does not qualify to make a country a democracy.
Okay.